Greg, you son of a bitch.
He was like, Sunday, it's my day off.
Why isn't it working?
I do not know. I am live though. I assumed he would have joined right after he sent that.
Right, this is going perfectly straight away.
Sorry.
It's all good.
You can just send me the audio afterwards, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We'll do that then. All right. Welcome everybody to another episode of XN Interviews.
Now recording.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I got it to work.
Okay, welcome everybody to another episode of XN Interviews. I'm XN. Joining me as always is JX. How you doing tonight?
Good, man.
Or today?
Glad to be here. Honestly.
Yeah, we're doing it. Yeah, it's early. Joining us is our guest TechnoBris, right? Is that how you pronounce
Hello?
it?
TechnoBris, yeah.
TechnoBris, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you are a Marvel Realm of Champions content creator, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Did
Okay.
a lot of Mroc content.
Very nice. So yeah, did you play MCOC before you played MRoc?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, no, I started MCOC back at the beginning, but that was a long time ago. So it was kind of like played a bit here and there, not really too serious in the game, so I'm a bit further behind. But I was kind of playing MCOC, and then I saw the news about MRoc, and I was like, you know what, I'll give it a try. And because it's a brand new game, and I wanted to push for the top, and started making content on it, and it went pretty well actually. I enjoyed it.
Okay, very nice. So whenever MRoc came into like their announcements and stuff like that, is that something you knew you wanted to do content for?
When they first announced the game with the teasers and whatever, I wasn't too interested. It was kind of like, I can't really be bothered. But then it's when they released the game, the full release, and I started it, I was like, you know what, this is kind of fun. And then I realized it's a whole open space for content creation, for meeting new people and everything. I'm like, you know what, I'm actually really enjoying it, so why not?
Cool. So had you started doing content for MCOC before MRoc came out?
Kind of. Like, my content varied quite a bit beforehand. Mostly it kind of mostly centered around streaming different games, but MCC was something I kind of played in the background, and I made a few videos here and there on it. It was after I actually did MRoc content, and I eventually left the game, and then decided, you know what, seeing as I know a few more people, it might be worth getting into a few videos of MCC here and there, get a bit involved, dabble a little. I think. Go on. No, you go.
I was just gonna say, so did you like really did you make guides, or was there like just crystal opening videos, or what kind of content did you do?
What, for MRoc or MCOC?
MCOC.
That was I did a couple of crystal opening videos because it's kind of a bit of fun, quite easy to record.
The classic.
Yeah, yeah. But then a few gameplay videos. I think more recently it was shorts, because I noticed I tested it. I dabbled a bit in the YouTube Shorts aspect of things, and they they get a lot more views because of the YouTube algorithm, weird things.
Okay.
But and I think it's not really done much in the MCOC community on YouTube, mainly because of the formatting, like the landscape screen and the portrait shots. It doesn't really work out. But I kind of made something work and uploaded a few of those, and just gameplay, like fun bits of gameplay, of just quick fights, and yeah, no, that worked quite nicely.
Very nice. Jay, you got a question over there?
Yeah, man. So, how did you get the name TechnoBris?
That's an interesting one actually. Have either of you read the Eragon or the Inheritance Cycle?
Ooh, I have read the first book.
Briz is actually short for Brizinger, which is the fire spell from that series, which is like my favorite series. And I went by Brizinger on a few games online, and because it's like a really weird spelling, they just called me Briz for short. And then one day I was like, you know what? I need a new username. Let's stick a random word on the front of it, and there we go, TechnoBris.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I love the Aragon series.
Yeah, no, it was great.
So when you got into Mroc, who were some of your favorite champs to play with?
Ooh, it started off. I'd say Hulk probably in Mroc. His because so you have a few different weapons, and they like change each character pretty drastically. And gauntlets on the Hulk was so much fun. The stunning that you could do, just pushing people around, I really enjoyed, and just dominating the point. And I mean, it's also being inspired by other people as well, because you have the top players who are really good with their individual, like the people they main, and some of the plays I was seeing with Hulk were incredible. They could carry the whole team, and yeah, that was great fun.
Okay. Jay, you got another one over there?
Yes. So, so you obviously play contest and MCOC. What are some of the things you like about Mroc that you would kind of hope maybe MCOC should take from?
Oh, that's tough actually. I'm not entirely sure. I really did enjoy Realm. It was very flawed. Uh, but I felt there was a lot of strategy involved, and I know there is a lot of strategy involved in MCOC, but it's a different kind. Like, it's more about prep and planning.
Yeah.
Whereas with Mroc, it's more about combinations with teammates and also like game sense and playing in the game, which I guess there is that in MCOC as well. It's just it feels a little bit different. I don't really know what else there would be in Mroc that you could bring over. I guess maybe the gears and editing champions, maybe. Yeah. I think they're working on something like that, though, aren't they? Were they?
Yeah, we have like the relic system. We're kind of not
sure. Yeah, that was it.
It'll impact it, but it definitely seems very in a similar way. You know, like it's a slot where you customize, so it'll be interesting.
It wouldn't surprise me if they brought something like they kind of took from their Mroc side of things.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you were in the CCP for Mroc. What were some of the things that you got to test, and was there like a variety of different gears with certain abilities that you could change to see how it worked?
We weren't able to. We didn't have a beta or we didn't have like a server that we could play on that was separate. Maybe that was something they had in mind for the future, but just where the game didn't really take off, they didn't give that to us. But they gave us a lot of early information to some of the big changes they were making, and that was really exciting because when you know you've got a lot of things that can be changed with the game, and a lot of things that could happen, and then you get like this huge list of, oh, this person's coming to the game, these weapons are coming to the game. That was really good. I enjoyed being part of the CCP. And with the weapons, so it changed your character in terms of how you would use them. For example, if you take Storm, you would have one weapon which is more on the support, the stunning and the freezing, compared to the damage-based weapons.
Okay. Jay, you got another one over there?
Yeah. So, have you seen the Marvel Contest of Champions cutscene with the announcement of Battlegrounds?
I don't know if I've seen the cutscene. I've been seeing a lot of the gameplay of Battlegrounds though, and that really gets me excited. I can't wait.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, like when you open Battleground, like there's a cutscene in contest right now with the newest update, and in there was like a secret cutscene which you weren't supposed to access, no one was supposed to access, but it accidentally went on the live server, and that's when you open up Battlegrounds, that cutscene is supposed to play, but that was only available for the CC pit members.
Oh, exciting!
Yeah, and yeah, like basically just it kind of just explained Battlegrounds and then it explained relics, and so I was just curious, like what kind of relics would you want to see? We kind of saw Beta Ray Bill's Stormbreaker. What are some other cool items you would love to see as relics?
Oh, that's I'm not sure. I guess maybe something would be cool. The first thing that springs to mind is Hawkeye. You could almost have like different trick arrows. So for different bits of utility, that would be cool. Or bringing some things over from Mcoc, like Hulk's gauntlets or hammer or something for extra damage or stuns or something. Yeah, I think that would be cool.
Oh yeah,
it'd be cool to yeah. There's a bunch of different things out there, like the space cosmic cube. That would be cool to have. You know.
Oh yeah, that definitely.
I mean, go crazy with it. So many cool items to have as relics.
I guess it gives another item to track down as well, because at the moment it's rank up materials and I guess new champions. But apart from that, like what else do we work towards? But having relics to work towards as well could be pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys think the relic system will work out with strikers at all, or do you think that's going to be something completely separate?
Ooh, I think it could. I think it could work, right? Because it kind of seems like every time like we got with the with the Immortal Hulk event, the side quest, we had the room mechanic, and that was basically like almost like a test just to see how it would work in the game, and then that came to a champions kit with Kraven the Hunter. So with a side event in January, I could see relics. I mean, or possibly a champions kit as well. It would be really cool to see.
Okay. That sounds interesting though. Using strikers with relics, it's almost like if you have a relic attached, you can then use that striker.
Yeah,
that'd be crazy. That could be interesting. Yeah,
that would be pretty cool. So, what else do we have to talk about? Have you seen any Battlegrounds like gameplay at all? Have you watched any of the streams or any videos?
Yeah, I have seen some. I think, as I said earlier, it's really getting me excited for it. I think one of the things I noticed though, it would be cool if I believe you choose defense first, right, and then you choose your attackers. It would be cool if like maybe one of the rounds you choose attack first and then defenders, because if you've got some particularly annoying, like if you've got an attacker and then you put a defender that completely counters that attacker, then it will make it really difficult for them. But also if someone's really skilled, then they can show off basically.
Yeah. So is there anything that that you're seeing that you don't like about the Battlegrounds so far?
I don't think anything springs to mind, not from what I've seen. I honestly just think I'm just getting excited. I'm like, I see it and I go, yes, can't wait, bring it out already.
Okay. Yeah, I think the one thing that I've seen that I don't really like is the energy cost. I think if they replace that with like battle chips cost or something like that, or loyalty cost or something. You know, everybody's flooded with loyalty right now.
Oh yeah.
I actually just spent mine.
So,
About Unstoppable Colossus 6-star.
did you? Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
I would have had him earlier, but he wasn't a 6-star. Remember, like a bit ago, and I bought the 5-star instead of the 6-star, and that same month the 6-star came out. I was like, oh.
Oh
Man.
wow. Well, you see, I bought the 5-star twice.
Oh, okay.
And then I was saving for the 6-star when that came out, and then I was looking into my mastery setup, and I realized, you know what, I should probably get Mystic Dispersion.
Mm-hmm.
And I then, in one go, bought all of the Mystic Mastery cores needed to buy full-out Mystic Dispersion, which I think cost me 1.2 million loyalty.
Wow.
So I was going for the 6-star and I was close, but then that just kind of cut into it a little bit. Just a little.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. So Jay, you got another one over there?
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't play too much Battlegrounds, but I really enjoyed it. I played 2 games against Kabam Zero, and he wrecked me.
Wow.
But no, it was close. I just the CCP didn't have my account updated, so all my rank ups that I did like tons of rank ups that week, and it wasn't updated, so I couldn't use a lot of my roster. But you know, I'm just making excuses. But no, it was fun.
You're able to do tons of rank ups in 1 week.
Well, yeah. So ever since gifting, I had ridiculously amount of rank up materials, and I never used them. Well, I slowly have been doing it, but yeah, I had a lot of rank up materials. Like I rank 5, like 6 people. Rank 3.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, and that was because it was all in the overflow from gifting. So I did like Archangel, Apocalypse, Warlock. Like I did all the ones people already have rank 5, but I had just got them around gifting, and I finally took them up, and it's pretty awesome. But I didn't have them for the Battlegrounds, so it was kind of a sad moment. And I didn't want to use a CCP to upgrade my roster when it wasn't that way. I just didn't realize it was like last minute. I didn't know it was expiring. It was hilarious.
Yeah, no, I find my catalyst problem isn't too bad, because by the time I actually get the gold,
Oh yeah.
I have the catalysts, because I am always short on gold. Always. It's so
Me too.
painful.
Yeah.
Trying not to be so short on gold. I've been trying to save up all my catalysts. The last rank up I did was Craven to rank 5.
Ooh, so nice.
Nice.
Yeah. That's a defensive move.
I've been ranking up my 4-stars lately from rank 1 to rank 2, just because I have so many rank 1 4-stars, and I thought get some of them up would be better for arena, because I don't have many higher up.
Okay.
So it's like a bit easier on the gold.
For sure. Do you run a lot of arena?
Not really. It's just sometimes when I need the units, I pop into Summoner Trials, and then when I only have a few, rank 3 and above 4-stars, it's kind of limiting. So just trying to boost that a little bit before I get any more 6-star pulls that I want to take up.
For sure. Jay, you got another one over there?
Yeah. So, what are some of your favorite rank ups in contest? Like, what characters are you enjoying?
Ooh. I mean, some of my more recent ones have got to be Silver Centurion and Spider Ham.
Nice.
I'm enjoying those guys. I like to try and look for people that aren't necessarily the very common rank ups, even though if I do get those, I'll probably rank them up as well. But for example, I took Silver Centurion up over like Domino or some of my other champions that are quite popular. However, the one I'm going for rank 3 first is Human Torch, just because it's Human Torch.
Can I go wrong with that?
Yep. Yeah, hopefully he'll be my first rank 3. Hopefully sometime soon.
Very nice. Human Torch was my first rank 3.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah. So are you a Thronebreaker yet?
No, not yet. Because he's not my
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. I get it.
But I'm
Have
still
you?
on 6.3 though anyway, so not quite there.
Okay. Yeah. I'm still on 6.32. I'm not quite Thronebreaker. I'm on yeah, 632.
Getting there, man. Just
So
gotta get it done.
yeah. Yep. I think I need to make a couple more rank ups before I do it before I make it happen, but I'll end up making it happen. I'm currently farming revives. So
Yeah, that's understandable.
yeah. Um so do you spend in game? And if you do, what kind of or what types of deals do you buy, or do you do Cyber Weekend, 4th of July?
I do sometimes, but that is usually at gifting or special deals or something. Occasionally, when I get annoyed because I die when I shouldn't have died and I'm close, then I might spend a bit to get some revives. But mostly, it's just at like the big deals, like the Cyber Weekend, July the 4th, gifting, etc.
Um, uh, what's your favorite class in MCOC?
Um, I don't really know. I think I might say Mystic, just because I like mystics. Like as in I like, things like animations, the abilities, nullifying power control. I think the whole thing's cool. But when it comes to where my favorite champions lie, I wouldn't really be able to say because it's very spread out. Yeah.
Okay. Jay, you got another one over there?
Yeah. So, who did you vote for on the Summoner's Choice, and are you excited for the winner?
That was all over the place. I kind of like changed my mind every time, every time it was a new round. I think I wasn't voting for Quicksilver just because I knew he'd get a lot of votes anyway, and even though I think he'll be really cool, I wasn't personally like, oh yeah, we must have Quicksilver. I was voting Beta sometimes because I thought he would be cool, but I think first round I voted Danny,
Nice.
uh, Spider Woman, and the other two I cannot remember. Probably like Bullseye or something.
Okay.
Very nice. Um, who are some of your favorite buffs from the past year?
Past year. Oh, I don't know. I think Karnak and King Groot I like, but then I'm probably a little bit biased in terms of I have them as 6 stars. So that's kind of helpful. Um, I guess it just depends on who I use, or so who I have, because I don't have a very wide range in my roster. So it's like, well, I have these guys, so I'm gonna use these. Hawkeye is another one actually. Um, I was quite fortunate that my bad 6 stars all got buffed.
Yeah, for sure. I was pretty stoked whenever I heard Diablo was getting a buff, and then he turned out really good. So
Oh, I've heard a lot about Diablo actually. I need to check him out.
Oh yeah. I mean, people say he's one of the best mystics in the entire game. So
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
he's pretty good. His
You know,
regen's pretty insane.
Yeah.
nice. What? Yeah, I don't. I need to look into his rotation because I do enjoy looking into people's rotation, messing around a little bit in Realm of Legends, but
Yeah.
he's not one I've tried out.
Yeah. No, you definitely should.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if you have him awakened. High Sig is like most. It's I don't know.
Desirable.
I think it's desirable. Yeah, he's Lord.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I have a 6 star, and I just like took it, or I duped him again, so he's at like level 640, I think now. So
Okay. Nice.
it's
Nice.
awesome. Yeah, saving
Pretty
my
cool.
6 stones for whenever I dupe Doctor Doom.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Doctor Doom's an interesting one because I I obviously he benefits from his awakened ability, but when I first read it, I was like, is this like super beneficial? Like how much do you use it? Because I kind of use mine's as in I play Doom a lot, but I don't really pay attention to his sig very much.
I don't really think it's really needed, but it helps a little bit. I don't know.
Fair enough.
I have him at rank 3 as a 6-star, so I mean,
Wow.
yeah, it's pretty nice. Um, so what is some of your favorite types of content?
That's a hard one because I haven't done Abyss and I haven't done Act 7, and I've done some of the I like the variants. I think they're a good challenge, but also doable. Um, However, I don't know. I quite like the story content, so things that aren't so grindy, like the Alliance stuff and the arena and whatever. I like being able to sit down and play through things. I think my favorite has got to be side quests. When they do a really good side quest with good rewards, then that's what I enjoy most.
Okay. So if there was a side quest or a type of content that you would bring back, what would it be?
Um, what would I bring back? I mean, I know there were some particularly good side quests. I think ones where they had rewards on the paths, and they had some very spicy rewards up to offer. Those were good fun. I don't know what else. Mutant Treasure Island, that was it. Yes, that was great.
Very nice. Yeah, I think a lot of people want that one back. I think we will get it back next month, maybe.
Yeah, I hopefully think so as well. If it like
Yeah,
continues that same theme of being a mutant island.
right,
Yeah.
because the next month is a House X of Swords event, I believe.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, have you seen the leaks for champions yet?
Oh yes, I did. I remember one of them. I don't remember the other.
Okay, Jay, do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, man. So two characters obviously I said was coming to the game. Uh, Back when they revealed who that event, like what the comic was going to be. But it is obviously Omega Sentinel and Captain Britain Betsy Braddock.
Captain Britain, that was the other one. Yes.
So yeah,
Yeah.
what do you think? Do you know that much about them?
I don't know much about either, actually, to be fair. Omega Sentinel obviously was the set runner-up to the Summoner's Choice in 2020, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, from what I heard from that, she seems pretty cool. But Captain Britain, I know I know of the male counterpart, but
Yeah,
I don't
Brian.
know this one.
Yeah, she's brand new. She just took on the mantle. Well, technically she's taken on the mantle before in the comics, but in like recent, like she 100% took over the took over the mantle right now. And she's like yeah, so she has Captain Britain, she's got Excalibur, and she's even leading her own team. She's got like a new comic coming out too called Knights of X in a few months, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, and she was one of the main characters of the Exosword story, which next month's event is based off of. It's pretty cool.
X of Swords. What series? As in, like what's that? What does that involve? Because I
So,
recognize it.
Yeah, Exosword. So obviously, it's ever since House of X, Powers of X. Like, there's been this continuity of the island Krakoa, and so what this was is it was basically a tournament between members of Krakoa versus members of Araco, which is basically another mutant island, but this one houses Apocalypse's family, where they're basically like banished there, and it's a tournament to see who wins. And what happens is she fought in it. You had to have a sword, so she had obviously Excalibur, and she had to fight an Araco member. She actually lost. But to be fair, though, she lost against someone whose mutant ability is to never lose. So, you know,
I mean, that's fair enough then.
Kind of overpowered if you ask me, right? But
Yeah.
She's still pretty cool. I mean, it's like Captain. You know, obviously we already have Betsy Braddock. in the game, but this is like a whole new spin on that character, which I really like.
Yeah, I have the House of X comic, which I've only just finished recently.
Oh,
So
nice.
that's what I was wondering because I recognized the name, but wasn't quite sure what happened. So that'll
Yeah.
be a good read.
Oh yeah, yeah, like that takes place a little bit right after House of X. All the comics are called something of X now,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool. I like it. I love the whole Krakoan age of mutants. Mutants are my favorite part of Marvel.
I'm not. I kind of mutants. I find them all right, but sometimes they get on my nerves. I think maybe it's just Cyclops, but they annoy me sometimes.
What you got on my boy Cyclops?
Mr.
I don't like him. I don't like him.
Nah, Scat's okay. He's just trying to be the best he can be.
He's Captain Krakoa now.
Yeah.
Is he? Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He's got like a whole new suit and everything, as like a whole like almost propaganda kind of thing.
I mean, to be fair, the only comic I have on the X-Men is Avengers versus X-Men, so it kind of
Yeah, I mean, he
might be where
kills
I'm getting
Professor
it
X
from.
in that. You know, not the nicest thing to do.
Yeah.
For sure. So Jay, you got another one over there?
Yeah. So obviously we're having that. Or we obviously what that's who we think is happening. Especially I called it. But yeah. So I don't. Yeah, I don't remember what other stuff. I think there was.
Oh, Misty Knight came to the game this week.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you try to get a shot for Misty Knight or try Cavs?
I didn't know. I think she seemed interesting when I was watching the what they called the
Deep
the
dives?
videos that yeah. I was watching those. It was like, you know what? I think her animations actually look pretty cool. And when I watched like the utility and the the description, their abilities, I was like, you know what? She seems pretty cool, and I think I might try out the 3-star. But I don't tend to push for new champions. I just wait until they come into play like a few years later.
Fair enough.
Okay. Jay, did you get to play around with her at all?
No, I have not. Just been busy with school.
Relatable.
Yeah.
Fair enough. What else you got over there, Jay?
Yeah. So we have the new balancing system. Psycho Man getting buffed next month. Are you excited for this new champion balancing system? And obviously him being the first one.
I think it's interesting because I think there was a lot of criticism on the balancing system when they first announced it. I mean, I guess we'll just have to see how how this affects champions as it goes on. But yeah, I'm definitely be nice to see Psycho Man getting a buff because I think I've played with him around a bit, especially in arena, and you kind of get to it and it just feels so underwhelming. So
Yeah.
it'll be exciting to have a bit of a punch to it, hopefully. The lost cousin on the Teletubbies. Yeah.
It does look like that.
Yeah, Cyclops looks like something else. That's for sure.
Yeah. I was thinking Psycho Man. Psycho Man looks like a Teletubby.
Oh, Psycho Man. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Cyclops in there just looks like a Power Ranger.
He
As
looks
Captain
like
Krakoa.
it looks like a off-brand. What is it, Captain Planet?
Yeah, I can see that.
That's funny. But yeah, well, it'll be exciting to see Psycho Man get a little buff, a little tune-up. I mean, we weren't really told what was happening with him, but
Yep.
I know a few
No
people
clue.
out there play with them.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting. And Deadpool, and then we like the month after in April we have those big buffs
Ooh,
with
Deadpool.
Deadpool X Force and Storm
Deadpool X-Force,
and
interesting.
Gamora.
Nice.
Like,
Yeah, that'll be
Again.
fun.
Oh, Gamora is again. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, she needs it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she needs something. I have a duped 6-star, and she just doesn't hold up.
Yeah, there are a few videos where I was like, oh, okay, I'm surprised, but when I actually use her, it's not in those situations, which sucks. I don't like situational characters.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully all three will be a bang. I'm really excited for Deadpool. I feel like Deadpool could just be like Venompool. I was so happy with because I wanted him buff for ever since he came out, and I'm so happy with his buff. So if they do a Deadpool X Force buff, oh my goodness, I hope it's as crazy and fun as Venompool.
Yeah, no, Deadpool definitely. It'd be nice to play a playable just Deadpool. That would be cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it would be nice if they just like made his abilities the same as OG Deadpool. That way you don't feel as bad when you're trying to complete Variant 8.
I wish, man. I wish they would buff trophy champs, dude.
Yeah.
Yes, trophy champs. Yes, please.
It would be nice to have Thanos get a buff.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
he's got synergy buffs, but you know, nothing too crazy.
Yeah, or Kang. You know,
I have a
same
5-star
too.
Kang, so I can vouch for that.
Ooh.
Same. I have a 5-star King as well.
Ah, see, I have a 6-star King. Superior.
Oh.
Almost a superior King. Well,
Yeah,
I like that.
very nice. But yeah, that'll go into 7.4. Right?
Yeah.
That'll go 7.4. Yeah, that should be coming out either next month or what? April?
Very soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very soon.
I don't know
That'd be
why I
nice.
get excited for Act 7 coming out when I'm still haven't even finished Act 6 yet, but I still get excited.
Hey, so
Yeah.
Act 7 is way better than Act 6. Like, it's so much better. Like, once you get past 6, man, Act 7's really fun.
Sweet.
Can't wait.
No point in finishing Act 6 these days. Yeah, I mean, I got to get to Act 7, but
Yeah.
maybe I'll give exploring a miss.
Yeah, I gotta get
Um,
a sweet throne breaker.
For sure. Gotta
Yeah.
get to it. Those daily Thronebreaker crystals are too much to give up.
Man, Craig just told me he's done recording, so I'll definitely give you the live after this. Sorry.
Nice.
It's weird. But yeah, what other content? Is there any content you're looking forward to? We obviously had like the new mastery system that was announced a long time ago. We already talked about battlegrounds, the new buff system. We have the new input system fix. What are you most excited for?
Probably the masteries actually. It would be because when it comes to suicides, I mean, I haven't unlocked them yet because of units, but and I'm still working on masteries right now, but I don't really want to use suicides just because my roster isn't that diverse yet.
Yeah.
And if I had the option of switching between different mastery trees, I think that might be something I'd be more willing to try out. So that I'd be looking forward to. It'd be nice if we could see some more cool masteries as well, like Mystic Dispersion and Despair, and the useful ones basically.
Yeah. So when I was talking to FinTech, he was saying during the showdown they were allowed to switch their masteries in between each fight. Is that something that you would like to see with the new battlegrounds coming out?
I think that would be cool, yeah, because then let's say you're switching from someone like, I don't know, Hawkeye to Omega Red, you might want to throw on your suicides in between, or if you need your masteries elsewhere, and maybe turn on and off Mystic Dispersion depending on whatever. So yeah, I think that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that was definitely brought up to Kabam. So we'll see if it happens.
Yeah,
Fingers
for sure.
crossed.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else you got over there, Jay?
Okay, so if you could add one character to the contest, who would it be?
Oh, I think Dark Phoenix is a good one.
Ooh,
That would be a
technically
really
she's
cool
already
addition.
in the game.
I mean,
Yeah.
you have Phoenix. Okay, maybe that would count as buff then instead.
Well, I mean, just release Phoenix because so Dark Phoenix is actually in the game. You remember?
She's an unplayable character.
Yeah, she was only in 2
Uh,
events. She was in the Killmonger event and then the X-Men Terra Genesis, um, the third one.
right. Okay. Yeah. Um, I'm not sure. Trying to think because I know there's a lot of characters I do like, but they're already in the game. Um,
What if Phoenix's SP3 just turned her into the Dark Phoenix for a little bit?
That
that
would
could be
be
cool.
really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah.
Ah, man, Phoenix totally needs a buff. It's crazy. We have I was thinking about it. We actually have like 6 Phoenixes or around 6 Phoenixes technically in the game files if you add them all up.
Really?
Yeah, because we have Jean Grey, then we have Phoenix, Dark Phoenix, Ice Phoenix, and then there was like a unreleased character model it's called ISO Phoenix. Or so it wasn't 6, it was 5. But yeah, basically 5 Phoenix in the game, and only
Wow.
1 is playable, which is pretty funny.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of when Human Torch was released. There was 2 different versions.
Yeah.
Oh, in the story anyway, there was 2 different
Exactly.
versions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old man Torch is what I call him, because he's like negative. He was in the negative zone, and so it aged him up very like so
Oh.
much.
That's why he had white hair.
Yeah, exactly.
He had no wrinkles though.
Yeah, he aged pretty well.
Yeah. Can we all have that?
Yeah. So are you in an alliance, and do you run AQ or War?
I am in an alliance, and we run both. When I joined, it was Gold 3, Map 5, but and the focus was on an alliance quest. That was kind of like like when I was researching for an alliance, like I want to do alliance quest. That's what I need. I need the catalysts. But we've dropped a little bit since then. A little bit, quite a bit. And I think with me now, with a lot of work I have to do in real life and just focusing on other things, I haven't been able to work on it as much. So I'm kind of considering leaving. But I guess I'll just discuss that with them, see what happens. Because I'm an officer. I'm an officer in the alliance, and I offered to help with war and manage a lot of the war, just choosing defenders and whatever. And there was so much to go through, and I can't. I don't have the time to focus on this. So we will see where it goes.
Okay. Very nice. Yeah, I just changed alliances. My alliance was doing 3BG's war all the time, or not all the time, but during season, and we were doing map 5. So I just changed over to Jim's alliance. Imagine Jim's alliance. They do
Okay.
like, so they do like 1BG map 6, 1BG map 5, and 1BG map 4.
Okay, that's a nice combination.
I'm in the map 6 alliance right now. So
Yeah, must be
pretty
champions,
fun.
right?
Yeah. Yep.
Pretty cool, man.
It's pretty cool. We have Zach Rossi and Pastor Coco, the other 2 podcasters.
Yeah, that is pretty funny. Must be champions of podcasting.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. Jay, you got anything else over there?
Yeah, so Kabam Gabe himself, creative art director, sent this tweet out on Twitter, talking about, looks like Realm of Champions' final cutscene. What do you think about this? It's kind of interesting because it says part 1 elegy, part lift the green shroud, and then part 2 drop the black curtains. This is pretty interesting. What do you think about it?
That is very interesting. I have not seen this. I guess so that's. I'm assuming that's leading towards answering the question of who killed the maestro.
Yeah. Finally getting answered.
Who do you? I mean, I'm assuming you guys know, been following along. Who do you think would have done it?
I'm honestly, I'm not sure because I feel like we're. So what Kabam gave us season, he also sent this picture. Let me go back to his Twitter, but we're basically missing 2 cutscenes. Like we never got the Asgardian cutscene, and we never got the
Worst Guardian.
Oh well, yeah, but we never got Apocalypse's cutscene as well. So I feel like we're kind of missing. Like it's hard to make it like when you don't have the full story of all the 8 houses.
That's true. Yeah,
it's hard to like pick which house did it, or even if it was a house, because we know Punisher isn't the killer, but he never got revealed in Mcoc, and he was supposed to. So it's hard when you don't have the whole story, which is why this final cutscene is happening. Is to apparently coming. I don't know if it's coming in 2 parts, or if this is teasing like part 2 is going to be an MCOC. Like it's interesting what Kebab gave is teasing, because no one knows what's happening.
Yeah, I'll be excited to see it.
Yeah. What do you think? Like, do you have an opinion yet?
It's kind of like everyone has a motive.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, at the end of the day, was it really a bad thing that he went? Like, I mean, it's kind of in a better state. Or the world was in a better state after he left. So
yeah, I mean, a planet full of tyranny
much?
versus like a whole like secret war is definitely a little bit better than Maestro. You know.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean we wouldn't have the game without his death, right? So
that's true.
Yeah, I mean I'm okay with his death. The only thing that I didn't like, well, it was just funny too, is because Scar, that we were told that he didn't put Hulk into the immortal Hulk lands to be resurrected, which I thought was such a cool idea. Like the Maestro, even though he died, could come back, but we know he can't come back, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
But it's so weird because like he's pretending to be dumb. The Ancient One seems more preoccupied with the Chrono Serpent and the contest than with actual Maestro. We really don't know that much information about Apocalypse, but he also sent Pyramid X, Storm, to the contest as well. Asgardian kind of got damaged by Hulk. Like we saw like Civil Warrior died in the realm, and he was fighting against the Maestro with Asgardians, but they failed. And then T'Challa also died. So like I said, everyone has a motive, and I'm really excited to find out who actually did it.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
So do you guys know what the Chrono Serpent is yet, or how it's gonna come into MCOC?
So yeah, have you been reading the event quest? Do you remember the April event quest last year with the Mcoc characters?
Yes.
I can't remember.
Okay, so in that event, basically, it revealed the name of the Chrono Serpent, which was the character they've been teasing for years now. Here, let me get a picture so I can. But it's this lad right here. He's been teased for years in the Avengers Forever quest, the end of Act 6.
He was in the cut scene of the battlegrounds, wasn't he? Talking to Karina?
Yeah, it was the end of Act 6.
Okay. No, I'm talking about the Battlegrounds, the brand new one. You can kind of see, like, I believe, I want to say it's the same thing. I'm not sure now that I'm looking at it.
Today with
the Battlegrounds cutscene. Let me check it out. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, but it's not the Battlegrounds cutscene. He wasn't in there. Yeah, it was definitely Act 6. Like he was in that cutscene where like she changes. But yeah, I think you're thinking of the Act 6 that they just uploaded the story so far.
Okay. I think that's where I recognize him from.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah.
So the story so far was Act 6, and then in that they played the Act 6 cutscene when you defeat Act 6, when you defeat the Grandmaster. Karina gets like super powered up because her whole powers are literally the battle realm itself because she controls ISO. And she like goes into this ISO form and talks to the Chrono Serpent because no one even knows he's there except for the Ancient One in Mcoc, maybe Apocalypse in Mcoc as well, and then the Watcher, Mephisto, and basically the battle realm was formed on top of him because this is his realm, but the battle realm, being collection of dead multiverses, got formed on top of him, and so he's been trapped there for eons, and it's not until like the contest that it awakes him with the Avengers Forever quest. And to me, I think he's gonna be freed when Galactus this year, because Galactus he's already in the Battle Realm because he just entered it this month. And I think if he like destroys Battle Realm, the battle world in the center of the Battle Realm, that'll free the Chrono Serpent. So it's all connected, is what Gabe has been saying.
That sounds exciting. Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, like I think this Mcoc cutscene, which is more about the Maestro than the Chrono Serpent, but if it all connects, I mean, it's really interesting to see, because what happens because of Galactus is going to affect Mcoc in some way. I definitely think so, because he's literally there to destroy Battle World, because Reed Richards summoned him to do that, because it potentially would allow everyone to escape the Battle Realm because they've been trapped there. Sorry, the story is like my whole thing.
No, yeah, that's why I asked you.
Yeah.
So where does that leave us? You got anything else over there, Jay?
Actually, I want to read some Slayer's thing. He says, "My theory was that he killed the Celestial that originally created Battle Realm, so he felt an ownership towards it, but struggled to possess it for so long." Interesting. I honestly think the Chrono Serpent's older than Celestials, but it's hard to say because we don't know much about the Chrono Serpent. Some point for him being freed by Kang variant. Honestly, the Kang so far of Falling Act 7, it doesn't really seem connected to it, but I mean, we have 7.4 soon, so maybe it could be wrong. Kind of like a Null thing. Okay, yeah. If you don't know, Null he nowhere. Null beheaded a Celestial.
The head off of it.
Yeah. Which is so cool. I love how like they finally answered that.
Impressive.
Yeah, and like even in like the in King in Black, the Celestial was like kind of like still inhabited by Null in like the afterlife. It was so interesting. Like the Valkyries had to destroy it. It was really cool. King
in Black is something I want to read, but I whenever I look at a shop, I always get confused at where to start.
It's really short, actually. So it's like a lot of comic events. You have the actual main comics, and you have tie-ins.
Okay.
I think it's only five issues?
Only 5 books, yeah.
5 books. Yeah, I mean, you had them.
Yeah, I whenever I had them, there was only 5 books. It was really short story. You could definitely read them and get the whole story, but there are some characters that have like, there's a Namor tie-in, and then there's like a Kamala Khan tie-in, and there's like Spider-Man tie-ins and stuff like that. So I mean, there's just other sides to the story, but if you get just the original King in Black like series, you'll be able to read it and have fun reading it.
Yeah, and if you it all comes from the actual Venom series by Donny Cates, and then it all leads up to King in Black. So if you want to get the full story, I guess you'd have to read Donny Cates' Venom run, which is really good.
Yeah, you'd have to start with Venom #1, and that's, I mean, it's all good. It's all really good. Artwork by Ryan Stegman and story by Donny Cates.
Oh yeah,
sweet.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, he's writing Thor now. Donny is, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I guess he just wrote, they just released one book and it had Thor and Beta Ray Bill fighting.
Yeah, they've been butting heads this past year.
Yeah, I'll be excited to read those.
Yeah, Thor's new look looks cool. I don't know if you guys have seen it. He's got like a whole golden armor look. Here, let me see if I can find it. That's not related to MCU spoilers, because all the toys they show like Thor in like a new outfit.
It's on the new Ghost Rider comic. I haven't read it yet.
That's pretty good. Here's a new Thor look.
Yeah,
that is cool.
Gold.
Yeah. It even looks like one of the Mrock sets where he's got like the golden armor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I love.
Dope.
Yeah, Mrock did such a great job at like taking everyone's favorite different looks from the comics and then adding it to the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of Mrock, I think one thing I'm looking forward to is the rewards that are coming to MCOC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I was about to get to
that. Did you place over 500 matches? Obviously.
I would assume so, but even if I didn't, I do have an Avenger, so I do fit in that top bracket.
Right.
So I'm really looking forward to that. That's a lot of 5-star nexuses and a lot of gold. And
Yeah.
It's crazy
one
good.
thing that I'm really looking forward to, actually, like a minor part of it, is the profile pictures, because I love collecting profile
Oh, yeah.
pictures, and they said,
Yes.
and I think there's like one for each house
Mhm.
or something, so
There
maybe
was
it's the
9.
barons.
Yeah. I'm not sure what they said it was. They said there was 9 profile pictures.
Okay.
So
What was I there on the beta or slightly before? I wasn't on the beta, but I started like on the day of global release.
very
So
nice.
that was exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my Hulk was just shy of being an Avenger tier, so I don't think I'm gonna get those rewards. I'll be the like the 100 battles
Ah,
down.
yeah. Well, see,
Yeah.
my Hulk was just above Avenger, but I've probably done more than 500 fights as well because I played a lot.
See, I don't know if I've done over 500 fights. That'll be iffy.
I've done over 400 and I don't have an Avenger, so I don't think I'm
Ah,
gonna get it. Sadly.
close.
Yeah, it's okay though. I'm okay with the 100 fights rewards. I know I do have that.
Yeah.
But 500 fights was a lot because they were like they're pretty light. You have to put, I think, what did Cam say? It was like 50 hours worth of the game or something like that.
I put in 4 months. I put in 200 hours
Oh
into
my
that game.
goodness.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's pretty crazy, man.
Alliance
Yikes.
expectations.
Yeah. Um, yeah, at least you're getting something for it. Did you spend any money in Imrock?
I spent like £10. Yeah, pounds. To get Thor when he first came out.
Oh yeah.
But other
Okay.
than that, I didn't bother because units came by fairly easily anyway.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I spent
Yeah.
those.
They were really nice.
Yeah, I think I spent to get Captain America whenever he first came out. Like
Mhm.
whenever I downloaded the game, just because I was like, yeah, why not? So
Yeah,
I think after that I just used units to unlock all the characters. Um, but at least if you spend any money, you'll get that back in units from MCOC, I believe.
yeah.
Okay. Have they announced any type of release date for the rewards package yet?
I
It was
think
April, wasn't it?
yeah, I think it's April.
April sometime.
It's around there. I know for sure it's around there.
Okay, so it'll be after the game closes.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure. Cool. Um, you got anything else over there, Jay?
Um. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty interesting. So you were this we were talking about this earlier, last episode because we said you're going to be on the show, and obviously you were in the like the MROC CCP. What's your thoughts like on the MCOC CCP? Is that something you'd be interested in doing?
I mean, I would be interested. I definitely don't meet any like requirements for it at the moment. I don't post enough on it. But I'd be interested in doing it. It'd definitely be fun to join the beta server as well, because we didn't have that for MROC. But just having the early access information for the videos, I really enjoyed anyway, just being able to read through it and have a look. So yeah, definitely be interested. Just depends where my content leads.
Nice.
What else is there? I think that's all my notes. You got anything else, Jay?
Okay.
Oh, MCU.
Yeah, I was
Shit.
about to say that.
Have you seen anything MCU related in a while? And are you caught up?
Yeah, I've watched everything. I am excited for Doctor Strange because
Yeah.
he's one of my favorite characters anyway. So regardless of the whole multiverse stuff, I'm just genuinely really excited for it. But I've seen the trailers as well, and again, Scarlet Witch is another one of my favorite characters. So the two together and the rest, I can't wait. Yeah, it's going to be good. I think I heard some theories about after people watching the trailer of certain people who might be in it.
It's gonna
think
be madness.
yeah,
I,
definitely.
there was something going around on Twitter. It was like, what was it? It was Sir Charles going on an interview for Picard, and somebody asked him if that was his voice in the Doctor Strange trailer, and he says, "Who's Doctor Strange?" It was so funny. But yeah, I truly think we will see the introduction of mutants through that movie, and it's going to be pretty dope.
Yeah,
That's
man.
that's a cool idea, actually. Yeah, that could work. Because, actually, yeah, never mind. Okay, go on.
I'm excited. I said earlier, my mutants are my favorite part, and if you're gonna have Professor X, the leader of the of mutant kinds, as part of the, it seems like the Illuminati, obviously. So it's, oh man, I don't know what's gonna happen. I just know it's crazy. I hear like rumors every single day, so I just know it's gonna be full of some crazy stuff.
The Illuminati is interesting because that's my favorite superhero group.
Oh, okay, interesting.
The problem is though, like, firstly, Iron Man and Black Panther, they're very big members in it, and they're kind of not around anymore.
Yeah, the main timeline seems like.
Yeah, and then you've got Doctor Strange, who is the only member that's currently there. That's part of it. I mean, we haven't seen Namor, we haven't seen Black Bolt, and
oh man, it's crazy.
yeah, Black Bolt is something I really want to see because yes, the Inhuman show was terrible, and Black Bolt's my favorite Marvel character ever.
Really?
So, yes,
Okay.
I really want to see him.
Nice. Yeah, me too.
Very nice.
Some people even like, I don't know. I was looking at I watched the trailer. Like I slowed down the video and like just try to catch as many Easter eggs as I could. And in that scene, the Illuminati, I feel like you can see. I can't tell if it's I feel like it's either Black Panther or it's Black Bolt in that seat to the left. Some people said Mr. Fantastic, but I honestly couldn't see it. It looks like they have.
Oh yeah, Mr. Fantastic as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's on the team, and oh man, dude, it looks crazy. It looks like they all have hoods or something. So I don't know what craziness is gonna happen, but Black Bolt, he was in the TV show, which originally was supposed to be canon. Originally it was supposed to be a movie, then became a TV show, and then became the canon fodder it was.
Still think it's too early for Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, it does seem a little. It seems. I mean, they already confirmed a movie, so I mean, at least I think the seeds for him will be in the movie for sure.
I mean, they've got the Fantastic Four movie coming out at some point, like in a few years. That's exciting because of the possibilities it will bring. With Galactus and Doom, possibly next big villains.
Yeah.
I mean, it got Kang as well, but.
Oh yeah, it should be in the Ant-Man and the Wasp, and then Loki season 2.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I was looking at the schedule. I don't even know when that comes out. Here, I'll put the schedule down here if anyone wants to look at it. So, are you excited for Thor: Love and Thunder?
I think that's one of the ones I haven't really looked into very much.
Okay.
But. I'll watch all Marvel films anyway, so I'm excited for all of them. But I think at the moment my focus is just thinking about Doctor Strange because, as I said, love the character as well. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah, it's the next thing. Actually, I think the next thing is Moon Knight.
Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Moon Knight, of course.
What about Moon Knight? You think we're gonna see a little bit of blade action in Moon Knight?
Ooh, interesting.
I'm not sure. That would be good. That would be good. I saw the trailer for Moon Knight, and I mean, sometimes it's hard to tell how something will go from the trailer, but it did go. It did look good.
Yeah, man. It went hard.
Even his suit just looks good.
Knight, which was pretty cool.
Yes.
He's gonna kick ass.
Suit and tux look. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Actually,
Mr. Knight. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Obviously, in the Eternals post-credit scene, we saw Black Knight and in the other one, Star Fox as well. So
Yeah, Pip the Troll. We saw Star Fox and Pip the Troll at the end there together, and then there was another end credit scene with Black Dane Whitman, Black Knight, and maybe Blade talking to him.
Oh, it definitely was Blade.
Yeah,
It definitely
it
was
just
Blade.
said. I don't think it called him by name in the captions, but
For
it was
sure.
definitely Blade.
Yeah, it was Rich Ali.
Yeah.
My dad was like, I recognize that voice.
Yeah.
He's like, that's
Have you ever
Blade. And I was
seen
like,
True
no way.
Detective? Yeah,
I
should
have
be
not.
fun.
I have not seen that.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Okay, I'll put it on my list.
Um, what else you guys got over there? Is that it?
that's all from me, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, unless you've got something else.
Was there anything that you may have learned or could take away from your time with the CCP from Mroc?
I don't know if there's much. Like we just kind of it was. I don't know how you guys do it in the MCOC CCP, but it was kind of like we had a Discord channel in the MRock Discord server, and we kind of just got dropped some info every now and then. But
So there's
I
like
mean,
no like talking to the devs and everything like that. It's
well,
just
the
info
dev,
drop.
well, the devs were in the chat, so they could drop the info, and then we could talk in it as well, and we could discuss with the devs, give our feedback. So I don't know. I mean, it's just a shame that MRock shut down.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to seeing if they bring some of the story into MCOC. It'll be interesting.
Yeah. I mean, Gabe said that the Barons are coming, so
That would be awesome. Yes.
yeah. Man, I'm really excited to see it too. I want to. Man, I was thinking of like, there's so many stories, especially last year. Like they teased so much. I was thinking of like the Overseer as well. He kind of like disappeared on the event. Like he kind of like Gabe was saying, like teasing the future. And I wonder if the Overseer will like try to like like steal some artifact like relics from the Amrock Barons too. I think that'd be a cool storyline.
Didn't Blade go to chase Overseer down?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. I'll be excited to see where that picks up.
Yeah, yeah.
With the CCP and Lowing story, I don't think we were given any story. It was more just patch notes, and also where I left the game a few months before the game actually shut down, and I think towards the end it kind of got a little bit quieter there as well. So it kind of there wasn't as much information being dropped and less updates, so we don't really know very much like as for the future
Okay.
of what's happening.
Yeah, in the MCOC, it's kind of the same way. Like you don't really get like I don't know what a story like tell me what the story would be, but yeah, we get like obviously like the patch note. You get the what do they call it? PDFs, right, of the information. And yeah, then you're just gonna discuss it. It's kind of the same thing. So it's interesting to see because I didn't even know the Emerald CCP was a thing until I saw your video about it. I was like, what? The Emerald has a CCP? Like that's so cool.
It was interesting because I was kind of like I was wondering if they would do a CCP, and I just randomly got a DM from Kabam Thel one day saying,
Nice.
"Hey, would you like to be in the CCP?" And I'm like, "Sure, let's do it."
Hell yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Nice. Yeah. So, Jay, you got anything else over there?
Yeah. Well, we can close on what are you doing next for your channel? What's some things you want to shout out?
On my channel, I think I'm going to be. It's gonna be a little bit quieter the next few months because I got big exams coming up. But after the exams in the summer, it's gonna be pretty good. We're gonna be doing just hitting out some content, hitting out some streams, different games, Contest of Champions, Witcher 3 I'm playing at the moment, on Twitch, a few different things like Minecraft, Overwatch, bits and pieces. So a bit of a variety, a bit of fun as well.
Awesome, man.
Very nice. Do you have anything you want to plug? And you said you're on YouTube. You said you're on Twitch as well.
Yeah, YouTube, Twitch. I do most of my streaming on Twitch. Some videos on YouTube. Um, not much else to plug. I mean, I have a Discord and Twitter.
Okay.
But yeah, join those. Join everything.
Yeah, give this man a sub. Like his videos. Check out his Twitch. Join him on his live streams.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you, Jay, for streaming this live on YouTube and Twitch. I want to thank our guest, TechnoBris, for coming out.
Thanks for having
very
me.
kind. And everybody that came out live, thanks, guys. That makes the show keep on going. Yeah, you guys can check us out on Apple, Google, Spotify, and wherever you get your podcasts. Have a good night, afternoon, morning.